sequence ends with a Walker bucket. Kawhi Leonard was off to the races, and he gave it right back to Boston with 32.1 seconds remaining. The Clippers now trail by 113 to 112 off the Kemba Walker bucket. Walker now with 22 points tonight, and he has found some of his rhythm back, 9 of 19 from the floor. And now the Clippers are back to the offensive end. They had the stop, they had the steal. Tatum threw it away to Batum, and then Leonard just couldn't keep it in his mitts as he went the other way. But plenty of time to still get a good shot here. You have to go for the best possible look. I'd imagine it's going to be put in Kawhi Leonard's hand again with 28 points, a team high. What can he do getting to the basket? Boston has doubled him from the first quarter through the fourth, so everybody else on the floor has to be ready to shoot it, as Lou Williams was just a moment ago. Lou is going to check back into this game as well. Marcus Morris has been somewhat quiet in this second half. He had 10 in the first half and 13 now late in this fourth quarter. Can he get an open opportunity? Batum has hit 4 of 7 3-point attempts tonight. Leonard has also gotten to the line a whole lot, 12 of 14. That would be another option. The Clippers are in the bonus. If there's a foul here, they will be shooting 2. 32.1 remaining. Morris, Batum, Williams, Leonard, and Kennard, the 5. The 5 for Boston: Thompson, Tatum, Ogilvy, Walker, and Williams. That's Grant Williams. Morris will trigger on the near sideline. Get it in. Leonard with a bounce pass straight away. Leonard moving goes right on Ogilvy. Leonard puts it up from 10. It's long, and the rebound goes to Thompson. He is fouled immediately by Kennard, and Tristan Thompson's going to go to the free throw line with 26.3 seconds remaining. That's a heads-up play by Kennard to get Thompson, who is a shaky free throw shooter, to the stripe. But Leonard got a decent look, one that he generally will hit in that mid-range area over the top of Ogilvy. Was it covered? Yes. It was definitely contested, but Leonard, that is a makeable shot for the Claw. So now a pressure situation for Tristan Thompson, who played for Tyronn Lue several years in Cleveland. Thompson 63% on the season. 1 for 2 tonight. The first one is on the way and good. Calmly makes it. The Clippers do not have any timeouts remaining. And Serge Ibaka is going to come in here and will replace Luke Kennard. Rebounding purposes as Morris, Ibaka, and Leonard will all line up. Clippers looking to get a miss here. No timeouts. They have to get a bucket organically. One more incoming for Tristan Thompson. 26.3 seconds remaining. Boston up by 2. It's on the way. It's good. 3-point game. 115, 112, 26.3 remaining. Williams lets it roll a little bit and then scoops it up about 70 feet away. Moves it across the timeline. Top of the key, Williams crossing over on Tatum. 18 to shoot. 20 seconds left. Now Leonard on the right wing, working on Ogilvy. Leonard will rise for a right wing 3. It's short, and the rebound goes to Grant Williams. Boston will get 2 more free throws with 13.6 seconds remaining as Leonard is 0 for 5 from 3-point range tonight. Now, Williams is 50% on the season. He missed 2 crucial free throws against the Sacramento Kings in the fourth quarter on Wednesday night. It is not out of the realm of possibility that he misses 2 once again. But once again, I will remind you, the Clippers do not have a timeout, so they have to, if he does miss them, get it the length of the floor and try to get a 3 realistically. Williams' first free throw, he got it. It's been that kind of second half for the Boston Celtics. They have come alive offensively, and everybody is giving them contributions. One more incoming for the second-year pro out of Tennessee, who is now in double figures with 10 points. Williams bends the knees, releases, and goes 2 for 2. 13.6 seconds remaining for the Clippers. Morris will inbound to the backcourt. Gets it in for Williams, who's going to speed it across the midcourt line. Williams on the right wing, crosses over into a 3 ball. It goes! Lou Williams cuts it to 2. 117 to 115, 8.3 seconds remaining, and Brad Stevens will call a timeout. Big time shot once again for Sweet Lou, as it's a 1-possession game, and the Clippers have life down the stretch. You have to believe that Boston's going to insert some of their better free throw shooters as Williams and Tristan Thompson. That is the craziest part, that they just got 4 for 4 out of a 63 and 50% shooter. As a team, Boston 22nd in the NBA at 75% from the free throw line. There's 8.3 seconds remaining here, so the Clippers do have some time But remember what happened against the Brooklyn Nets. Let's say that Boston does split a 2 here. They go 1 for 2, and it's a 3-point game. What they can do is exactly what Brooklyn did a couple nights ago against the Clippers. They can foul them, put them on the line so they can't tie the game with a 3. They can only cut it to 1 with a couple of free throws. However, what we learned in that game against Brooklyn is maybe intentionally missing one of those free throws is actually the best play. If you can make the first and miss the second, you might be able to actually get a 3-point opportunity for the win. Either way, Boston's coming out. They've lost 3 of 4 games, 6 of their last 9. They're 11-9 on the season and trying to get back in the win column. As for the Clippers, coming off the win in Cleveland, 121-99. They're playing without Paul George tonight, who has a bone edema and will be sidelined. We're not exactly sure for how long. Patrick Beverley missing his 7th straight game. Grant Williams is on the floor and will inbound on the far side with Tatum, Walker, Carson Edwards, and Ojale. Batum, Leonard, Jackson, Mann, and Morris are the 5 for the Clippers. Morris will shade the inbound. He turns it back to the inbounder now as Walker comes off of a couple of screens. He has it in the backcourt. Nobody is there to greet him, and Jackson finally fouls him with 5.7 seconds remaining. An 89% shooter is going to go to the free throw line for Boston, and about 2.5 seconds ticked off the clock in the process. Marcus Morris goes up to Kemba Walker and whispers something in his ear. Not exactly sure what it was, but I'm sure that he's trying to get into his head as best as he possibly can. Walker so far tonight 2 for 3. Boston is 15 of 19 on the evening, a little above their season average. They're due for a miss. Oh, it hit every part of the cylinder before it dropped for Kemba Walker. It looked like the Clippers were going to get their miss there, and it just didn't happen. Now, one more is incoming for the 4-time All-Star. No timeouts remaining. One more for Walker. Spins the ball in his left hand. Walker taking his time. Finally releases, and he hits. So it's a 4-point game. 119-115. The Clippers are going to have to hurry with 5.7 seconds remaining. And if that's a delay of game, by the way, that's a technical foul. Did they call a delay of game? It doesn't look like they did. So the Clippers will have it with 5.7 seconds remaining. Get it in Reggie Jackson. He's going to have to hurry it here. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Jackson's going to have to put it up. What is he doing? Batum doesn't even get it off. And the Clippers drop a heartbreaker in Staples Center. 119-115. LA can't come away with a victory. The Clippers led by as many as 16 in the first half, trailed by as many as 10 in the second, and a valiant effort to get back into it down the stretch, but just not quite enough without Paul George and without Patrick Beverley to get over the hump. The Clippers drop their second straight to the Boston Celtics and will fall to 17-7 on the season. Kawhi Leonard at 28, 11, and 5, 16 for Batum, 18 for Lou Williams, 14 for Zoo, 13 for Morris, 13 for Kennard. But in the end, the 34 and 24 from Tatum and Walker respectively power Boston in the second half to what was a 4-point victory. That'll do it for us from downtown LA and Staples Center. For Big Bro Jake Warner and Sam Zia over in Burbank, as well as Adam G. Auslin. Noah Eagle saying so long for now. Best part about the NBA, folks, get right back to it. 2 days from now, it'll be an early tip-off against the Sacramento Kings on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and we hope that you join us as you get set for the big game. We've got all the coverage for you, I believe, and Adam can confirm, but I believe that it starts at noon. But Adam will tell you in the post-game coverage, which is coming up next on the Clippers Radio Network.
The home of the LA Clippers.
LA Clippers.
This has been LA Clippers basketball.
Ed Williams knocks it down. It's a beat to Zubac. What a clutch shot by Mook.
Now I can get it jumping when it's crunch time.
Kawhi Leonard.
All about it on the front.
Paul George.
24/7, give me my shine. This is my time.
Clippers basketball is brought to you by In-N-Out.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
LA County Department of Public Health. Quit smoking today.
Call 1-800-NO-BUTS.
Stick around for Clippers Locker Room on your home for the LA Clippers.
Subway restaurants are introducing new protein bowls. Each one has a footlong's worth of protein, like grilled chicken or steak, piled high on crisp veggies with your choice of sauce. Try great new choices like the Chipotle Southwest Steak and the Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki Bowl. And right now, you can go pro with double protein on any bowl or footlong sub for just $2 more. That's twice the chicken or twice the steak for only $2 more. Only at Subway. Limited time at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras, plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Verizon 5